So today's devotion comes from Psalm 32, verse 7. It says, "You are my hiding place. You will protect me from trouble." This is a great verse, and it's actually a really great chapter. It's something that we can all identify with because Psalm 32 is a psalm about confession. It's about confession, but it's also about restoration because David is writing. He's writing from a heaviness or about a heaviness that he felt when he kept things hidden from God, when he had things bottled up. And he described what that felt like. It felt like he had these hidden things and they were his strength. They were zapping his strength. His strength was drying up. His joy was fading. But when he turned to God in honesty, and he confessed. Something shifted in his life. God did not reject him. God actually became his hiding place. And this is a wonderful truth because a hiding place is not a place of denial. It's not a place where you're rejected. It's actually a place of refuge, a place where you find what you've been looking for. It's where you go when the storm, even the storms that you bring on yourself, are real. It's where you feel safe enough to allow yourself to breathe and to be restored. It's where you don't have to pretend. It's a place of truth, a place where you can literally confess who you are, what you've done, and find the peace of God. And God's protection, I think what I love about this chapter is God's protection that David talks about is not just a physical protection. It's actually an emotional protection. It's a spiritual protection. It's because it's born out of relationship. He had this relationship with God, and the Lord's presence becomes the shelter for the broken or the weary heart. And we've all been there. And I think what we can learn from David is what he learned is something very powerful, that our trust in God grows when we run toward him and we open up our lives, open up our hearts to him instead of running away from him. That's the inclination, that when we do something wrong or when we've gone down the wrong path, we think that God is the God of punishment. And he does correct those he loves. That's true. But when we confess and we run to him and we ask for forgiveness, we will receive it. He is faithful to forgive. He is. And so the question that I asked when I read through this, I just thought, where do I run when I feel stressed, when I feel overwhelmed, when I even feel the burden of my own mistakes in life? I think some of us answer that question by distracting ourselves, take up some new hobby. I don't know. Some of us will go, and I know some people that will even go shopping when they feel stressed or overwhelmed or they feel down in their life. But some of us will isolate ourselves. Some of us just try to make it through. We power through. But this chapter, this psalm reminds us that we should run to God even when we feel unworthy, when stress comes up, when this conviction or even condemnation in our heart rises up. We should pause. We should turn our hearts towards God, speak to him honestly about even things that we have done, and then allow him to shelter us and shelter our hearts. Let him become our refuge. We don't have to carry things. We do not have to carry things. There is a safe place available. God is our refuge. He is our strength. He is our hiding place. He will protect us because he forgives us. He loves us, and he's calling us to serve him, to surrender to him. It's not an actual location. It's actually his presence. It's in his presence where we find peace, restoration, and joy. So I encourage you to run into his presence today, like David did. Confess, talk to God, open your arms. Sometimes I do that. I'll just open up my arm, physically open my arms, and say, Lord, I need you today. So what we'll pray is we'll say, Lord, Thank you for being my hiding place today. Thank you when I'm even overwhelmed by my own sin, by my own mistakes, that you still draw close to me, that you are faithful and just to forgive and to cleanse. Thank you, Lord. Help me to run to you, Lord, instead of the things that I think will help me. Help me to press in and not walk away. Lord, fill my heart with peace. Steady my spirit with your protection. And he'll do it. He's faithful. So God bless you today. I hope you have a good day. Here's Mary. She's been sitting on my lap during the devotional today. Look at her. She's so cute. Mary, you like doing devos? Yes, you do. She's the worst and the best because she can be a little cranky. So God bless you today. She does not like being on camera. Look at her. She's shy. So you guys have a wonderful day.